Hey everyone, Kelly here, your trusted realtor and Central Florida's only real estate ninja. Talking to you from the heart of Florida, Clermont today. Now, we're going to dive into a trend that's causing quite a buzz on this video, just like the title suggested. A significant number of people are moving from California to plant roots here in Clermont. Now, I will say this, even though I'm going to talk about why the 5 top reasons why I think people are moving from California, Texas is also seeing a lot of relocation from states like California, New Jersey, New York. So we're seeing just larger than normal numbers of people coming from these states. And I think that we can probably pinpoint with some degree of accuracy as to why. Now, again, these are my opinions. So you comment below and tell me if you think I'm just absolutely off my rocker. But these are what I think, and I'm talking not as a realtor, but as a human being. Why would somebody want to move completely out of their state? Well, let's get into that. Let's find out why this is happening. Let's break down the top 5 reasons why Californians are trading the Pacific for the Sunshine State. First of all, let's talk tax dollars and cents. It's no secret that California has a reputation for sky-high taxes. To be specific, the average effective state and local tax rate in California is above 13 to 14%. While here in Florida, it's half of that, 6 to 7%. This means that a Californian earning $100,000 would pay an average of $13,000 more in state and local taxes, while a Floridian earning the same amount would pay under $7,000. Now that's a lot of money that people are giving up to stay in California. As a bonus, there is no state income tax in Florida, further erasing the financial burden. All right, next up, let's tackle the escalating issue of homelessness in California. You can't help but deal with this topic because you see it on nightly news channels. The homeless rate in California is absolutely skyrocketing, and it's causing people to want to move out of the inner cities because it's that bad. If you're a Californian, drop some comments below and tell us why you think that's happening. Now, shockingly, the number of homeless people in California has increased by almost 25% just in the last 5 years. The state now has the highest number of homeless people in the entire country. Fun fact, I was visiting my son in Austin, Texas a couple years ago. And as he took me on a tour of this city, I noticed that there was a massive homeless, I'm going to call it a problem, but I mean, it was. As we were going through the downtown district, he was showing us different restaurants. There were hundreds and hundreds of people literally passed out on the streets, just wandering around. And then my son said something to me that I thought was very interesting. He says that the climate in Austin, Texas has changed significantly as technology companies like Google, like Tesla, have come in from California to build their plants, and they're importing tens of thousands of Californians to Austin, Texas. And it's interesting to note that the homeless population in Austin can be directly correlated to the influx of people coming from states that have the highest homeless rate. Now you can draw your own conclusions from that, but here in Florida, we haven't had that type of situation. You see, in contrast, in Clermont, Florida, we boast one of the lowest homelessness rates in the nation. Let me stop here for a second because I just want to put this out there. If you're in Austin, Texas, I would love to hear from you. Let me know why you think the homeless situation there is growing every year. I would love to hear your thoughts on that. All right, let's continue. We in Clermont have had a decline of homelessness of 10% in the past 5 years. Our community is committed in Clermont, which is in Central Florida, to providing resources and support for those in need. Now, if you're new to the channel, go check out the videos I have on this beautiful city. Clermont, Florida is about 20 to 25 minutes outside of both Orlando, Florida and Disney World. We are known for our chain of lakes and our rolling hills. Literally, Florida is flat, but when you come to Clermont, you feel like you're somewhere up north, right? And that's why we're so attractive to people that are outside of Florida, that are looking for the environment that Florida offers, but they want that look that you see up north, right? So if you are interested, if you're thinking of relocating to Clermont or anywhere in the Central Florida area, my contact information is below. Let's have a chat. I will try to give you whatever information you need, and we'll leave it at that. Again, contact information below. Let me know what we can do to help you. We also have a relocation guide below, so make sure you grab that. It's a free ebook. Grab it, and it'll give you some helpful information on the Clermont area. All right, let's get into the third reason, and this one is huge. I know this as a realtor for a fact. The third reason folks are heading east from California to Florida is the ballooning cost of living and home ownership in California. You see, the median home price in California is a staggering $780,000, necessitating a down payment if you're buying a home of over $150,000, putting it out of reach of most middle Americans, middle income earners. Now, over here in Clermont, owning a home isn't just a distant dream, it's a reality for many. The median home price in Clermont right now is in the low 400s, making the required down payment a far less achievable $30,000 to $70,000 depending on your loan type. That's huge. People are literally coming down here and finding homes in Central Florida, specifically Clermont, that are between $400,000 and $700,000. That would be over $1 million to $2 million in some parts of California. And because of that, people are now moving out because the cost of living has just overwhelmed them, and it's depressing. What are your thoughts? If you live in California, drop me a comment below and tell us what you're paying average, what you're seeing on average as a home price in your area. Now, let's move on to our fourth reason. And we can't help but deal with this. And let me give a disclaimer. On this channel, I am not a channel about politics. It is really of no interest to me to talk politics when I'm talking about things like entertainment, the housing market, fun things to do for families, fun things to do for singles, fun things to do for anybody that's wanting to move down here, all about the local geo-targeted area. So we're not going to get into politics. However, I have to say that on this fourth reason, you have to bring it up because division can cause depression, and depression will force people to move. Now, California is a very politically divided state. In the 2020 presidential election, California voted for Joe Biden by a margin of 63% to 34%. This political climate has caused a deep division among residents of differing political opinions. And we're seeing riots that happen because of politics, and people are just fed up with it. Now, Clermont, Florida offers a refreshing change. In the same election, Florida demonstrated a more balanced political environment, voting for Trump by a closer margin of 49 to 47. That's almost as dead even as you can, which at the end of the day, that means half of the people on each side voted for their candidate. So there's not an overwhelming majority that's dictating to somebody what they can and can't do. And that helps people not be depressed, angry, or disassociated from an actual conversation. Now, we're a tight-knit community in Clermont where everyone is welcome, regardless of your political affiliation. Finally, let's address an escalating concern. This is reason number 5, the rise in crime rates. You can't help but when you turn on the news, whether it's MSNBC, CNN, or Fox, and see stories about the rising crime rates in California. People that are rioting in the cities, the judicial environment that's really not serving the people the way that people want to be served, and it's causing Californians to seek safer environments to raise their families. You see, the violent crime rate in California is 4.5 to 5%, making you 25 to 30% more likely to be a victim of a violent crime than in Florida. Clermont isn't just a haven from California's issues, it's a place to call home. With lower tax rates, affordable homes, safer neighborhoods, and a welcoming, diverse community, there's a lot to love about Clermont. If you're thinking about making that move, I'm here to help. I'll help you navigate this exciting new chapter. Let's talk about your options, explore the neighborhoods that could be your next home, and get you acquainted with the Clermont lifestyle. And as always, call me, get on my calendar, let's Zoom, email me. Guys, anytime I'm working with a potential family buying a home or an individual buying a home in this area, whether it's Clermont or the Central Florida area, just mention that you found me on YouTube, and I will give 25% of our buyer's agent commission to you that you can use for closing costs. You can use it to help buy down those high closing costs. And it's our way of welcoming you to the state and to Clermont, or one of the many wonderful cities in the Central Florida area. Now, as your Clermont real estate guide, I'm just a call or email away. Any questions about relocating, do not hesitate to reach out. Don't let the opportunity to start fresh in a vibrant, friendly, and affordable community pass you by. I think now might be a good time to consider what Florida has to offer between our beaches, our wonderful cities, our restaurants, our entertainment venues, Disney World, SeaWorld, Universal, Busch Gardens over in Tampa, the Daytona, Ormond Beach, St. Augustine, and then Tampa, Clearwater, St. Petersburg beaches. Guys, Florida is an absolute joy. And people that are, and by the way, we are seeing an influx like never before of people moving to our state. All right, guys, that's it. What do you think about the 5 reasons why people are leaving California and heading to Central Florida and potentially Clermont, Florida? What do you think? Did I miss something? Do you think there's another reason we should have talked about? If you do, click below and let me know on a comment what you think is another reason people are leaving California. As always, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button and the notification bell. Stay tuned for when we drop content like this, because I've created this channel to keep you in the know of Central Florida, of Clermont, Florida, and all of the surrounding towns that are near us. And I'm here as an advocate for the area, and I am, as the real estate ninja, I am an experienced realtor and a longtime resident. So don't hesitate, reach out and let me know what we can do here at the Real Estate Ninja team to help you guys make the decisions that you need to make in the near future. Well, I think that's it, guys. Have fun. Let me know what you think about the video. And again, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and hit the like. And by the way, share the video. Let other people see the difference between these 2 great states. All right, guys, that's it. Have a fantastic rest of whatever the day holds. And until we see each other on the next video, be safe.